Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, my nines. Get the frick all the way in here. Love Velocity, love Showdown, love Dungeons, love Cat Peasants. Happy Wednesday, mate. Get the frick all the way in here. Listen, we're still in this godforsaken dungeon. Computer, as I said in the Discord, computer's not listening to me. I don't know what we're going to do. The only thing we can do is get our grind on and play video games. How dare you interrupt my Yoshi show? Oh, Corp, I'm so sorry, mate. You don't have to be here. It's alright. You get back to what you were enjoying. Forget about this godforsaken wasteland. Oh, hey, guys. Back with some golden axe, perhaps? Of course. Of course. If we're in the Vale dungeon, Mark, then it means your nomination's almost guaranteed to win. But good morning, lads. Or good evening in your case. Happy Wednesday / Tuesday night. Hope you're well. Yeah, so we're gonna have to, you know, this dungeon's starting to take the piss. Some of these games are really getting to me now. Stop moaning. Always is that your nomination. So we need to, I think we need to be a bit more committed. That's the answer. Oh, look at that lovely emote there. Thank you very much for the bits, Cap. It's oh my god, it's beautiful. That's the thing, is there a golden axe even in the golden axe games? I don't remember seeing one. I know Death Adder exists, but does he have a golden axe? I don't remember ever seeing a golden axe in them games. But anyway, listen, we're going to start taking this shit seriously. We're going to start getting our grind head on. We're going to focus on games rather than bouncing around. Oh, I played this game for a few hours, got some progress, then didn't play it again for like 3 years, and then come back to it and I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore. Instead, let's focus on them and make progress. So what we're going to do today is we're going to grind some of the courses on Need for Speed that we struggled with, so that hopefully tonight we can box it. Wouldn't that be good? And if we do box it tonight, we'll do nominations for the next one. So let's frickin' get the frickin' show on the frickin' road, and Track presents. Hold on, give me a second, I need to do something. The dungeon's a cozy place anyway, not a bad place to be on a cold and wet Wednesday morning. Excuse me, with the flames licking me toes. Love that. By the way, this music you're listening to now is from the PlayStation version of Doom. It's so atmospheric. If you didn't know, I played Doom soundtrack. Instead of being like yeah, have I not told you that before, Mark? Yeah, it was on the PlayStation. Didn't even know what it was. And Christmas morning, I got a PlayStation. It had 5 games, but to be honest, 3 of them didn't really appeal to me. It was like a pack-in deal. But the one that stood out the most was Doom. And that was where my love began. Yeah, I'm surprised I've never said that before. Yeah. Anyway, alright, get ready for the sexiest sound in the history of video games. Are you ready? Hope you're sitting down. Hope you got clean underwear on. Okay, it's not displaying. It's okay, we'll sort this. Not a problem. Don't you worry about it. I must have the wrong majiggity. Beep. That might be it. That might sort us out there. There's another one I need to do. There. Right, try that again. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Okay, so course 1 is a gimme. Course 2, although I did struggle last time, I know I can do it. And course 3, similar, I know I can do it, the forest one. So we're going to start on course 4 because we're just practicing here. We're just learning. This is serious shit. I would love to box off some of these fail pool games and move on in series. I know a lot of them are not great, but what you've got to understand is this is the most serious video game channel in the history of the entire internet. So we can't just go, oh, I don't know if I'm having a good time with this game. Why don't we play a different game? We can't do that. It's not that kind of channel. Are you guys enjoying this game? No? Okay, let's play another game. That's not what we do here. You guys not enjoying this game? It doesn't matter what you think. It does matter, but not that much. Get the frick idiot Nocturne. Happy Wednesday or Tuesday night, whatever it may be for you. Happy. These late night graphics. Yeah, so we need to start boxing off fail pool games, Nocturne. That's why we're here. Because we're taking the piss now. We need to start focusing on them and grinding on them. Rather than just popping in, having a dabble, and then coming back to it 3 years later when we forgot everything. That's what's causing the problem. Right, so Rusty Springs we can do. Autumn Valley we can do, even though we struggle sometimes. Vertigo Ridge as well we can do, although we struggle. So we're going to start with City. Now this is one of the courses from the original Need for Speed, which released on the 3DO. The original Need for Speed had like these segmented courses where it's mostly a straight line, and then in the PlayStation version they introduced like circuit courses, which are good courses, but they're not in the original. City, I think, is the first one from the original Majiggity. So let's go. It's got 3 segments, but the point is you've got to finish. You've got to have the best time across the 3 segments. So it's not even like it's a normal race where you just come first. You've got to have the best time across the 3 segments. And I don't know which car to be as, because I'm not a car dude. I still don't understand horsepower. No one explained it to me last time. Like, because sometimes these have got a higher horsepower but a lower top speed or a lower acceleration, and I don't see how that makes sense. Maybe not actually. So that one's got the best horsepower and the best acceleration, but it doesn't have the best top speed. That's got quite a dip in the horsepower compared to the Acura. Has got a low horsepower compared to the Toyota Supra, but it's got a way higher top speed. So what the frick is horsepower? And what's BHP? Is it like Crown horsepower. What are you talking about? I'm gonna go the Supra because I don't know. And we're in manual transmission. Transition. Let's go, gamers. This is serious.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, you're a bit early. It hasn't loaded yet. So this game came out in '94 on the 3DO. Same year as Daytona USA. Oh god, what are the buttons? I forgot. Oh shit, we're gonna have to start that again. It has to reload the stage. No, I didn't go. Did I go replay? Fuck, I'm a dope. Brake horsepower is a unit of measurement for how much power an engine produces. So is it basically tied to acceleration? Is it, what's like its BHP is measured at the driven wheels, while horsepower is measured at the crankshaft. Okay, so what does it mean in practical terms to someone who just wants the car to go? What does it? So not necessarily what does the statistic mean, although I'm thankful for the information. Or what does it mean for the vehicle? You know the way like in Final Fantasy, vitality means defense. Like in practical terms, that's what it does for you. Is it gives you defense. What does BHP or HP give to your car? Because it doesn't seem to be the top speed. The ones with the lower horsepower seem to have a higher top speed, but maybe there's other factors in play like weight and wheels on the bus going round and round and shit. I like this course because it's mostly straight, and then it'll throw one bend at you and that fucks your whole race up. It's like a concentration test. Like, can you go straight for 10 minutes and then remember to turn at 10 minutes 52 seconds? And the answer is no, usually. It's definitely its own thing. When you not any racing games like this at the time. They were all arcadey. They were all a bit unrealistic. This is the one that tried to make racing serious. You touch your handbrake even once, you're gonna fuck yourself. I don't know why they included the handbrake. Just for realism, I guess, because it doesn't seem to have a gameplay purpose. Oh shit, is that the corner? Oh, that was our corner. Ah! Get the frick in here, Oculab Sticky. Happy Wednesday, mates. Welcome to bonus team. Yeah, so we're taking this shit seriously now, mate. Right, that's the checkpoint of the first segment. BHP adds to acceleration and depending on other car factors may add to top speed as well. Okay, so it's mainly acceleration, it seems. Thanks, Mark. Thank you for looking into that. It's very important research. Appreciate it. So as I say, on this, it's split into 3 segments. It's not important to finish first at the end of the 3rd segment. It's important to have the best time across the 3 segments. So we finish first in the 1st segment. That puts us in good stead. But what it means is if we finish shit in the 2nd or 3rd segment, then it won't matter what we did in the 1st. And this is stage 4. So we're putting some practice in, Decky, so that tonight we can try and box this game off. We're being serious now. Stop bouncing around different games, faffing about. Let's grind our way through this fail pool and get out of this dungeon. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. Hope you're good as well. Happy. Always nice to see you. See, it's that much of a serious car game that you start off in neutral, and if you don't press a shoulder button, you're not going to go. Imagine what that was like to the kids playing the game. Like, what? Every racing game I ever played, you just hold down the X button and you go. Well, this game's like, no, this is a real game, mate. You're in neutral, you tit. Where do you think you're going? Mom, my car won't start. Timmy, didn't I ever teach you about manual transmission? But I'm American. I don't know what that is. Mom, I'm only 6. That's old enough to get your license in the States, Timmy. Well, nearly. Timmy just wants cars. That's like in Mario Kart. Just say what the car's good at in practical terms. I could get on board with that. You haven't driven since your teens. I need to learn to drive. Oh fuck, we're fucking it. I've got away with not being able to drive, and I think I could continue to get away with it, except for the fact that I've got a wife, and she said to me, if we get pregnant, I am not going, and I'm going into labour, I am not going to the hospital in a taxi, she said. She said, if you don't learn to drive by the time I'm in labour, then, and then she didn't really say it, she just like left it hanging, do you know what I mean? And when a girl does that, you don't want to rip off, you don't want to find out the answer, you just do whatever you can to prevent learning the answer. Oh, 3D rolling graphics, but it's okay, it was after the course. We finished second that time, so we dropped a place. But you see, it doesn't tell you, like, on where am I overall, it doesn't tell you. Alice and Kate must chat, because I was told the same. See, Decky, we're going to have to do it, mate. Solution, don't get pregnant. Genius! I didn't even think of that. You're a smart kid, Nocturne. No, but I wouldn't mind learning to drive. It'd be nice to have that freedom to just be like, right, I'm going to fuck off somewhere. Because I've never had it. But at the same time, because I've never had it, I've never missed it. Even when I was growing up, my mum and dad didn't drive. My dad drives now. And my sister, who's a bit younger than me, got the luxury of getting ferried everywhere by daddy. But I never had that growing up. If I wanted to go somewhere, I'd walk or I'd have to get the bus. It's all I've known. And to be fair, it's all I've needed. There are times where I need to go somewhere and it's awkward to get to, but it's not common. Normally I can get there via the bus, or nowadays my wonderful wife will give me a lift. Oh, look at this shit. This is my story. Oh, I was first then. I wish you could have rear view mirrors. You can have a rear view mirror if you use this view. But the problem is, the car's too low down to see the corners coming up, I think. I would like this view, because I like the realism and I like the dashboard and shit, but I feel like on driving games, they always put the first person view so close to the ground, as if like you're lying on the road. And I've been in a car before, that's not what it's like. You're elevated off the floor. I've been in a car before. Right, let's just try and box this course and then we'll read everybody's stories. I know I'm normally good at reading chat mid-gameplay, but maybe that's why we're in the dungeon. It's because I read chat mid-gameplay. Not like all those other streamers who just ignore you until there's a break in the gameplay. I read it while I'm playing, and then it's like, oh, how did we fail? I don't know how we failed. Right, well, we're in first. Let's keep this going. Oh god, this is the bit where it lets you go straight for ages, build up millions of speed, and then it just does a fucking tight turn, and then you frick. See, this looks like it's gentle chicane, but actually it's rigged. I need to block him, I need to block. Get ready to block! What game's that off for 4 points? There's no way you can take that turn without fucking hitting the side. Manual transmission management is crucial. I don't think I can go back to playing on automatic. Oh my god, have we done it? Have we done it? Okay, I finished first in 2 segments and I finished second in the middle one. That's got to be a first place overall. Number 1, does that mean, is that just an FMV or is that like, does it mean something? Got me license at 18, drove to work and college, then sold me car at uni, then worked for trains and got free travel. So I was like, meh, fuck driving. Especially in London. In London, you can get the train to like the corner of the road. It's not like that where I live. We might mainly get buses. But in London, it's like, right, I'm going to go to the corner shop. I've got my train card. I think I came first, yeah. Nice. Okay, so we did City. We can do City. I'm something of a, I knew a guy who did a thing story. I work with a chap who lived on the edge of insanity. He transferred his entire house mortgage to a zero interest credit card and shuffled that money around every 6 months, jumping from deal to deal. However, this is not the point of my story. Said legend once turned up to work in a Japanese imported Toyota Supra 2JZ. It's probably JZ. When asked to explain his midlife crisis, he went on to elaborate that he traded in the family Toyota SUV for the Supra without considering to tell his wife what was happening. So he rolled up home in his new lap rocket, much to his wife's disapproval. He then learned that his car did not fit in the garage. And then he got his dick chopped off after that, I imagine. Welcome in, Doodles. Happy Wednesday, mate. Good to see you. That is one serious credit card. And in fact, in an act of non-violent protest, his wife went at said Supra, drilled screws into all 4 tyres, each tyre costing 200 quid a corner. That's, he got off lightly there, if you ask me. Shows she did this several times. I mean, in spite of the fact that, like, he could have drove it and then crashed and died, I'd still say he got off lightly. If his penis was left intact. Okay, so we can do City. So next is Coastal. We'll give Coastal a go. He didn't sell the car until he got to the winter. Absolute mad lad. Penis intact, therefore we could conclude it wasn't that bad. There you go. The important things were left undamaged. Right, what car do I want for this? I think for this one, the Corvette is the best one. Look at that horsepower, 405. Well, that's a 400. Yeah, everything else, he was just a dick. That's all he was at that point, but, you know. So we learned a lesson there, guys. Don't trade your mortgage in for a fast car. Yeah, less important. 152 horsepower at 7:15 AM. You can't explain that. Welcome in, Mr. J. Happy Wednesday morning. Listen, guys, we're taking gaming seriously. Now, we've always taken gaming seriously, but we're taking it even more seriously. This car doesn't look very good. Like, I feel like they phoned in the graphics on this car, but it still goes. Look at these graphics. Super serial. Look at these graphics. It's like Final Fantasy VIII was invented when Sakaguchi was playing this course and looked over on the right at the beach. And that's where he had the idea for Final Fantasy VIII. Looks like the only 2D. I know this car in particular looks like it wasn't properly drawn. What the fuck's granny shifting? Season 7, let's go! Yeah, looking forward to it. No idea. Saw it in a film once. Yeah, I'm not double clutching. What are these terms? Is this a bit like, oh god. Is this a bit like, what's that speedrun guy who faked his speedruns at Todd Rogers, is it? At Drag Race. Where they were like, how did you get such a great time? He's like, well, basically you wait till the 3rd gear and then you pop the clutch. That's how I do it. Like, and then the developers are like, what the fuck is popping the clutch? That's not even in the game, mate. Pop the clutch in the 3rd before the race starts. I'll tell you how I did it. But the developers, some guy did a deep dive on the code of the game, and one of the times he submitted isn't technically possible within the game. Like, it's not an outcome that can happen legitimately. And his answer was just like, well, I'll show you how I did it. Basically, you pop the clutch in the 3rd just before the light goes green. Like, no, mate, we've got like real evidence here that time is not possible. I'm telling you. Can you show us how you did it? I guess I'm just not having a good day today, boys. I don't know why I'm giving him that accent. Granny shifting is a technique for changing gears in a manual transmission car by going through the gears in order. Right. Well, I mean, when you're trying to accelerate, isn't that the right way to do it, though? Definitely a liar's accent. Thank you. So we came 3rd on that one, and we did fuck it up. So we could do with a bit more focus on that one. But we'll move to the 2nd segment. But yet, if you're trying to accelerate, you don't want to skip gears. Imho. Cheating speedrunners are the most putrid purple of them all. Absolutely. Get a frickin' life. Right. Pop the clutch into 1st. That's all I'm going to say now is pop the clutch. You can't... Ah. See, this is a very deceptive game, this. It's called the Need for Speed, but actually the last thing you want to do is have speed. Never go into a gear higher than 3rd, because you're going to have a bad time as soon as you do. Stay in 2nd, and don't go too fast. That's the actual game. Just like Sonic, yeah? Oh my god, Need for Speed invented Sonic. Even Clutch can't pop the clutch. Exactly. And if Clutch can't do it, no one can. He's our man. He's our man. Welcome in, Hex. Happy Wednesday. I just felt like driving. Look at these graphics. Clutch invented clutches. Everyone was on automatic until Clutch was born. I thought Excellent Quartet invented... Who are they? Excellent Quartet! Who are they? Exactly. See, I was only in 4th, and I wasn't even going that fast, and it was too fast for the corners. This is a really, really good driving game. I really enjoy it, but it's not an arcadey racer where you just go really fast and power slide around the bends. You mainly have got to go slow and take the bends gently. That's how you play this game. If you build up too much speed, then you're not gonna make it. And the way the AI works as well, I don't think the AI is actually really here. They're an illusion. The AI is an illusion where if you hit the side, the AI zooms past you, and if you don't hit the side, you'll gain on the AI. I mean, they are there, they can crash into each other and that, but it's mainly the speed that they're going at is mainly determined by how you're doing on the course. I think if you hit the side, they automatically get a turbo boost to zip past. Better you rush, pops the clutch. Alright, so we finished 4th on the second segment. Working on a round of the quiz, you guys can help me decide. Do I do 1 dog or muffin, 2 sloth or pan or chocolat, 3 soft serve or dog, 4 cleavage or knees, or 5 What the fuck are you on about, Doodles? It's too early in the morning, mate. What have you just said there? I should pop the clutch on this game. That's not even about driving. Maybe I'll improve my time. Superb quadruplets. Transparent Girl and Mr. Stupid. What are you saying as well, Cup? Am I high right now? I'm popping crazy pills over here. Round ideas for a quiz. Oh, round ideas. I thought they were answers. Oh, I see what you mean now. Personally, I lean towards cleavage or knees. Personally. Yeah, I see what you mean. He's goofing on the Fantastic Four. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I was in the middle of driving at such high speeds. I wasn't able to process the highbrow, hilarious witticism there, Cup, but I get it now. I get it. What was the point you made? Oh, you thought that they made Sonic? Why did we come to that conclusion again? Just pretend I've never played video game before, because that's where my brain is at. It's too early in the morning. So, I think the point with these courses, I've got to learn them. Oh, yeah, I did, didn't I? Okay, you're right. You're right. I get it. Thank you, mate. God, it's bad, isn't it? The fact that yous have to tell me what I did on my stream. Like, yous are the ones explaining the jokes to me, and I was the one that made them. What's that about? Ah! Look at these tree graphics. Oh, Jesus! The red car driving on rails, absolute rigor. If you played this one, Hudson, did I say happy Wednesday to you, mate? I don't know if I did. If there's anyone in chat right now and I didn't say happy Wednesday, I want you to know, happy Wednesday. Many, many years ago. I know you mean that that's when you played the game, but I'm gonna take that to mean I said happy Wednesday to you many, many years ago. Well, let's apply it to today as well. Look at Vin Diesel or The Rock there for a minute. Based on what? Ah! Oh, they're flying in the air. It looks like an innocuous corner, but you just fucking go off the rails and lawn. And I love games where the grass is a physical barrier. If you hit a blade of grass, your car stops dead, and you look at the side of it, and it's got all crumple on it because you've drove onto a blade of grass. I love that realism. Look at this, we're driving shit and we're second. Bit more pole walk. Too soon? Or is it okay now? Whenever you use the Ken Barlow emote, I picture Ken Barlow saying it. It's like, touche. And you know what, Deidre? See, these corners, you just can't go fast. Legend of the game is Ken Barlow. It's funny because he's fucking ancient. But like, whenever him and Deirdre were together, he'd have a new bird every week. It was always someone who liked the theatre or something. It was an insult. Okay. Where did we finish? I don't want to put my name in. Stop asking for me data. Need for Speed on the PlayStation. You data miner. Where did I... There's no voice to tell me where I finished. So, oh.
You've got a top 10 time.
Top 10. Fourth. We've got some work to do there. Saying that, I was only 23 seconds off of... 23 is quite a bit, actually. Okay, so we'll try Coastal again. Father of that tall guy? Who's that tall guy? Ken Barlow is Peter Crouch. So Coronation Street, apparently it's the longest serialized television show in the history of the universe. And Ken Barlow was in the first episode. I don't know if he's still in it today. But he's a legendary character who even I got to know. Not in that way. He's like the most boring man ever. Yeah, I've got a feeling he's gone. Oh! You're about Gary Barlow's son. No relation. Ken Barlow is a character's name. Gary Barlow is a real person. But I can see the connection now, Cup. Brookside was amazing. Doodles, Brookside was genuinely the best. But yeah, let's make that canon. Ken Barlow is Gary Barlow's dad. Yeah, okay, that's good with me. To be fair though, Gary Barlow is a wanker. Like, if you watch old X Factor clips, never, not even bringing in the tax dodging. If you just watch old X Factor clips, he's a wanker. He's got little man syndrome. Anna Friel, oh baby. Yeah, the first lesbian kiss on British television was in Brookside. Brookside was genuinely the best one, and that's why they got rid of it. Scousers showing everyone how it's done again. And down in London, they're like, we can't keep letting this happen. It was the most scandalous. It went off its head. It jumped the shark, to be fair. But it ran for a long time, and it was very, very good for a long time. But it did jump the shark towards the end. And then we were left with Hollyoaks, which has always been absolutely turd. But you know what, like, you go on YouTube and watch clips of Jimmy Corkill and things like that. Fucking legendary character. Some of the things, like, oh, just go and watch some clips of Jimmy Corkill, mate. You'll laugh your head off. He's just a fucking legend. Sinbad, Mick Jono, Barry Grant. Remember the show from the 90s, Desmond's, just had that theme. Desmond's rings a bell. Was that like the Jamaican family? Mick Jono and Jimmy Corkill. Yeah, Desmond's, that was alright. That I don't think I watched loads of it, but that was good. I wouldn't mind seeing that again, seeing how it's held up. I can't read chat while I'm fucking racing this. Called River City. It's the thing people laugh at most when we talk about shit Scottish things. Jelly don't know personally what River City. I've never heard of it, but I want to give it a go now. So that's how River City Ransom came about. Labs, get the frick all the way in here, man. In HD. Happy Wednesday, Grom Labs. And we're into second, but there's a corner coming up, and that's when it all fucks up. It's easy to go straight. River City Ransom is about a Scottish gangbanger who... Look, why... just as the corner was coming up, I read chat. I'm not lying when I say it's all chat's fault. I mean, it's my fault for engaging with chat. Alright, let's reassess. It's my fault. It's because yous are funny though, and yous make good comments. If yous were shit, then I would be better at games. It's like a seesaw. It's like a scale. If cause yous are good, I'm bad, and when yous are shit, I can focus on the game and then get better. That's how it works. Yeah, so stop being funny, Cup. Stop making funny references. Right, we fucked it. We need to actually practice. The High Life? No, don't know that one. I may or may not be a mad gangbanger. To be honest, Mr. J, no offense, I reckon you rub shoulders with that world. Like I do a bit myself. Not the Scottish gangbanger, but you know what I mean. Like where you've grown up with a few nutters, and you know people who move in them circles. Yeah, I'm a Scottish gangbanger, I'll admit. I love a good gangbang, me. Fine, I'll go start my own stream with Blackjack and... Okay, everyone over to Cup stream. Scottish. That's how good I am, yeah, you'd never even know. Although, to be fair, Doodles, people come in this stream quite a lot. I think, like, people from other countries, and they're like, hey, that accent, are you from Scotland? I can tell it's English, but it's not like an English I've ever heard. Must be Scotland. I do sometimes, yeah. Yeah. I could just about tell it's English, but not like, that's not how Hugh Grant talks. I have no idea. Neither do I, mate. Neither do I. Liverpool, Alabama, they talk completely different to Scotland. Can we on like, are you from London? And I'm like, yeah. Oh, Grom, I just love the idea of you being like the proper, like, cockneyest wide boy. Like, I know it's not true, but the idea just cracks me up, mate. Oh my god, I'm Irish American. We're basically the same. I'm like 2% Scottish. Maybe we're brothers. Do you know a guy called Phil? Mr. J sounds just like Ray West. He did a good one, didn't he? Heavy, Grom. Heavy. But yeah, with that, Mr. Listen to me, you mug. I am, and always was, The computer. You mag. I'll have to play that again. I'll have to repost it. If I can find it. It was brilliant. Alright, let's try and take this corner. Look, they're slowing down. That should give me a clue, shouldn't it? They're slowing down. Okay. Not okay. Get out of it. Ah!
Dear gamers, there goes Quantum blaming chat with another odious orange excuse. Sucks to suck, mad cause bad, get wrecked son. Glorious gold streamers like Cup can pay attention to the motion jiggle and chat like a player in more ways than one, so it can be done. Of course, I, the royal blue streaming princess Alpha, will have no problem engaging my followers, simps, and fangirls because heart hands I love you all. Viva la Scarlet.
Viva la Scarlet. I thought you were going to say something about motion jiggle then, Scarlet, because I know that there's a group of people in chat who are desperate for Scarlet to take over this stream and bring in the era of motion jiggle. But it's a lie. Don't believe it. It's just false promises. Thanks very much for the bits, Nocturne, and the support, mate. I mean, I'd love the era of motion jiggle myself, but I understand Nigerian accents better than most English accents. They're one and the same. Have a cup of tea, and then I'll think about leaving the house. I feed the pigeons. This is Grom right now. I sometimes feed the sparrows too. Gives me a sense of enormous well-being. And then I'm happy for the rest of the day. Safe in the knowledge there will always be a bit of my heart devoted to it. Feeds the sparrows. Put my trousers on. And I think about leaving the house. It's not about your Vorsprung Dirk technique, you know. Oh. And I took the corner. Oh, not the second one though. I've shown Sport and Scarlet bits on stream. Back to my runs. Why watch your runs? What are you? I hope it's like gaming runs and not like toilet runs. But thanks, mate. Gemfire speedruns. Do you know what, mate? Just before you go, way back, I've probably told you this story about 52 times, but way back in the day, I actually was lucky enough to be one of the only people in the UK to have the Sega channel. There's only about 5 of us in the whole UK who had it. And I was exposed to Gemfire on the Mega Drive via that. And it wasn't much to look at, but I got addicted to it. I haven't played it since then, but it was a good little game and I had a lot of fun with it. I don't think I understood a lot of what was going on, but I really got addicted. It was very good. Alright, that's it. That's the end of the story. You can carry on. But if there's any video evidence of you doing your runs, feel free to share it in Discord and the like. Is this OG Need for Speed? J-Dot, that is exactly what it is. It's the Need for Speed on this one. It's called the Need for Speed. And it's not the absolute original, because the original was on 3DO, but this is a port of the original on the PlayStation. Thanks for the good luck and thanks for the good morning. Happy Wednesday, mate. I hope you're good. Nice to see you. Yeah, but you know what? You know we're serious on this channel, mate. People are like, when are you gonna play Need for Speed Underground, or when are you gonna play Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, or whatever the fuck games? Like, they're probably retro games now, but to me, they're like cutting edge, newly released in my mind. Well, we don't do that on this channel. We've got to play the first game first, and that's what we're doing. It doesn't even have, well, it has a handbrake, but you can't use it unless you want to stop. That's the only purpose for the handbrake in this, is to stop. You're third in the SNES category. Go ahead, mate. I imagine they're very similar, the Mega Drive and the SNES, in this case. Because Gemfire, it wasn't really... It was a technical game, but it wasn't really, like, graphically breaking down barriers, was it? The map looked cool, like. The Need for Speed. Oh my god. I need to take this corner properly. See, this is what it does. It lures you into... You go straight for ages. And then I start reading chat, having a conversation. And then it goes, lol, here's a bend. You fucked the race. Yeah, they do. They do, Hudson. They cut across you. Remember the OG one starting out fair, and then they started expecting you to be perfect. This one is very difficult.
I get HP when I want, except on Wednesdays, when I get rudely awakened by tar dustmen. I put more trousers on, have a cup of tea, and I think Abbott leaving the house.
Scarlett, you've got some work to do there on your Cockney accent, love. But good efforts. Good efforts. But with trousers, what was... Well played, Grom. Thank you very much for the bits, mate. Thanks for the support of the channel. Scarlett, you need to go back to elocution lessons. Or you need to undo your elocution lessons, whichever one. Never played any version but the SNES version. I imagine they're the same, but I'm chatting shit. I don't know. Yeah, well, that's what this one's like, J-Dot. It's very difficult. Apparently, the PlayStation version is the most difficult of the originals. I'm going to start again. Now, Legends, you may not have heard about it, but it could be affecting you right now. Lack of Sega channel is a real problem. And if you're anything like me, you know you need a healthy dose of online gaming to keep yourself from going insane while in quantum suspension. That's why you should eat Crunchy Groomed Man World of Tanks cereal. Oh, I didn't realise it was a Car Jobs bit till the end. Now, I should have done right from the opening. Now, Legends, I hope you enjoy. We talk about speedrunning on this channel, and that's why I want to make sure your pubes are tidy. My own family expect it of me, and I wouldn't do that to my wife, and you shouldn't do it either. While you're competing in Mario 64 speedrunning, make sure that your pubic area is tidy. Alright, come on, we're in second. When this car in front slows down, that's when you learn to slow down as well, but this is what, okay, so this, I've figured it out. The key to this game is not going fast, it's slowing down less than the other cars. That's what the game is about. Fewer, slow down fewer than the other cars. Isn't that right, Tex? That's the key. Ah! Yeah, sure. See, you do listen. Oh no. Emergency. 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 Someone dropped the R-bomb cat. Emergency. Emergency. Somebody dropped the R-bomb cat. Emergency. Oh, you can't say that one either. That one's even worse. Look at this shit. Everyone had to clack it, Nick, like she said, public hair. The song Parklife by Blair is a masterclass in Cockney slang, which is dialect of London English. The song's lyrics include phrases like nutter, crazy person, and sorted. Take it. What? That's not Cockney rhyming slang. Nutter? Although it always makes you remember that advert where it's like, nuts, that bloke's a nutter. But yeah, I assume the mods have already banned Hudson, so I don't need to worry about it. Alright, let's do some fucking gameplay now. This is the problem. We just piss around in the same fucking game forever. But we have a nice time having conversations, building community. Who the fuck wants that? When you could be winning that video game. Yeah, Hudson's been modded sound. Yeah, fair enough. We all without saying hi. She's good at her job, mate. She's serious about her job. She gets it done, and then she's off again. She's got kids to look after, and she works full time. She's not here to, you know, rub shoulders and schmooze. She gets her job done, and then she goes home, and I respect that. Hudson, way out of line with his use of a word that is not double plus good, an unorthodoxy word that is thought crime, and now he's paying the penalty. Okay, that was actually not bad. Oh, see the way he went flying then and hit the barrier. We're in second. No, in all seriousness, is Hudson okay? Sometimes on this channel, I tell people that they're banned as a joke, and they think they're banned. There's no actual command that appears to tell them they're banned. They just take me word for it, and then they just like go off and do something else with their life. Yeah, well, you're not alone, mate. A lot of people want to be banned on this channel. Unfortunately, what I was saying about Becca being good at her job was a load of shit. So you've got no chance. I think my first encounter with British slang was reading the Indian in the cupboard books, and they said someone was balmy. Wasn't that a film as well? I didn't know it was a book. Right, we came third that time, but we did a better time. J-Oku Labs, Prime Labs, J-Labs keeps getting away with a ban because I don't know exactly how to spell his name. He can't keep getting away with this! That's how he evades a ban. But streamer, why would you joke about something as serious as banning someone from Twitch, chat? Because I'm just a kind of maverick renegade that doesn't play by the rules. In all seriousness though, Hudson stopped talking exactly when I said he was banned. Is he okay? AKA a cunt. A cunt. In some circles you can't say that word either. I try to avoid that one, or I used to. And then I just thought, you know what, fuck it. Some people don't like that word. I prefer the term Slagosaurus Rex. Welcome in, Cat. Happy Wednesday. Get the frick in here. Usually. Cat. The circles you can't say that in are full of proper... Did you see the way they all zipped past me as soon as I hit the side? Did you see that? It's like fucking watching... It's like playing Outrun or Hang On or something. Literally, it might be 3D, but the same principles apply. As soon as you hit the side, they all zip past. If a Slagosaurus Rex's presence is anything positive, that is a death. Fair enough. Yes, Mark. All realism is off the table. Welcome in, Kramit. Happy Wednesday. Welcome in, Streaksy. Happy Wednesday. Oh, we're all piling in now. Great to see you guys. Hope you're good. Happy. But yeah, if you see a Slagosaurus Rex, then all realism is off. Oh, Streaksy. Brew a clock. Go ahead, Doodles. 2 sugars, please, mate. Legend. It is a... Just put absolute. You absolute spanner. Wait, you mean when Carl Jobs is saying, hello, you absolute legend? Is he taking the piss out of me? When he says, I hope you enjoy, does he mean enjoy a long walk on a shore pier? He's taking the piss out of me specifically. He's an arse. Okay, so it's okay. I'm from Australia, and we are struggling to feed my family unless this lawsuit ceases immediately. Make sure to like and subscribe before my daughter starves to death. You can find a picture of her ribs in my Discord. They are protruding. Oh, you're at work, but hard. Fair enough, Hudson. As long as you know that as long as you're okay, mate. I didn't really ban you for that horrible word you used that made everyone flee chat crying. I didn't really ban you just because there's no mods in. That's all. The best non-swear's got to be minge, though. I think of minge as a swear, and I think of it as quite a bad one, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't want me kids saying that. People, the theoretic people in me head. In me head, I'm the biggest streamer on Twitch. Hello, front page of Twitch. Sorry about Hudson. Right, 4th, that's no good. Plunge that clunge. My favourite offensive phrase ever since I learned of the 52 fairs and British words for fanny. Plunge that clunge is good. But again, clunge. Clunge is a good word, but it's, again, I would class it as a bit naughty. Even arse, I would consider, like, I know it's a very mild form, but I would consider that a swear word. Bum. Even piss, I would consider, and even bloody, I think is borderline. Like, when we were kids, if you were in school and you said bloody, you get told off. Don't you say that. Bloody piss. Yeah, you can't. Piss is a swear word. Bloody is a swear word. Arse is a swear word. Minge is a swear word. Clunge, definitely a swear word. If my mum frowns at the word, it's a swear, basically, yeah. Yeah, my name. That's probably where I've learned it from. Probably my first exposure to the Cockney accent. EastEnders. And fucking Harry Enfield. My name is Michael Caine. And I am a nosy neighbour. The other day, Mr. Thompson at 42, I saw him fall down the stairs. And you know what? It took several days for anybody to even go to his assistance. Nobody knows that I know that, but I know that. My name is Michael Caine. I've never seen the Italian Job. I'll hand in my British passport at the next convenience. I've never seen it. I've never watched any James Bond. I'm a Scouser, you tit. Never seen The Great Escape. Why is bloody a swear? I don't know. It just, to me, it just is. Like, it's just a bit of a naughty... It's like a mild form of fuck. Like, you use it in the same way. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Don't blow. Open that door. That's a death. From Bottom. Bottom's brilliant. I love the way someone mentions Bottom and Grom's like, yeah, I basically did that. That was me. I want to say we're getting better, but I don't know if we are. But yeah, I have got work today, whoever it was. I think it was Grom who asked. So I will be getting off in a jiffy. The music's quite quiet, isn't it? But it's not bad music. Scenery, graphics are awesome. 10 out of 10. Here we can see the shoreline that inspired Final Fantasy VIII to our right.
Best yet, you can plug in your HDMI cables or VLC cables into the back of your new Panasonic TV.
What the fuck is a VLC cable as well? Does that even exist? Oh, what? What is that, Ben? One of the many accoutrements that did not come with my Nintendo Wii, which is just such a shame. Video LAN client. Right, so it's a program, isn't it? But a VLC cable. I know the program with the... Look at that jump! What the... And didn't affect any of them. Look, they can just fly through the air, crash into a mountain and lose no speed. Can't explain that. But yeah, VLC cable, I don't think that's a thing. Oh, it actually is a thing. It definitely, if it is a thing, it definitely doesn't give you HD graphics. If it was just plugging the SNES into the aerial. Oh, do you remember the old like CRT aerials and shit though? Like I remember having to tune the telly, and sometimes it'd take the piss. You'd be tuning it for ages. I used to spend hours trying to get Mario's hat to be bright red without bleed. And I could never get a happy medium that I was happy with. It was either it would bleed out of his sprite, or it would be pale and dull, and I could never get an in between. There's tons of them, literally and figuratively. That's not all. I kind of feel disappointed that a VLC cable is a real thing. Sometimes I think he's saying DLC cable, but because that sounds awesome as well. I like that bit of the music where it goes wah, 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 wah. Right. Remember, don't go too fast. Don't let the name of the game fool you. The point of the game is to go less, slower than the opponent, but not fast. If you hold down on the D-pad, it turns the overlay off, and I always do it accidentally while I'm turning, and then I need it back. I don't know what gear I'm in, I need it back, but I can't. It makes me turn to bring it back, and oh! Who put it there? Fucking playtesters. Why don't they exist? I mean, I imagine the people who played this originally weren't playing it on an Xbox 360 D-pad, so they probably didn't accidentally press down. Oh, I avoided the jump. But he didn't avoid, he just smashed into the side of the mountain. And he's fucking playing Mario Kart over here. Power slides into the side of a mountain, loses no speed. Look at this. Look at this. One good thing on this though is if you ram into them on the side, they'll break for some reason. They're scared of damaging the shiny sports car. Okay, so third. I'll take third and we'll just get to the next segment and see how we go. I've got to finish in about 15 minutes anyway. I just plugged in my VLC cable. And I think about leaving this. What would that video be like if it was done by a Cockney? Graphics are awesome. 10 out of 10. I just plugged in my VLC cable. I was whisked away on a journey of epic tales. There's no better way to see that journey than with HD, DLC, and accoutrement. Is that how you say it? Virtual VLC cables. Makes sense. Oh god, I forgot we were on a different course. Look at how tight the bends are. Don't even get out of first gear, mate. Stay in first and second. So, we're going to pitch a new game for the PlayStation. It's called The Need for Speed. Wow, that sounds awesome. Yep, it's got sports cars. That sounds awesome. How does it play? Well, the aim of the game is to go as slow as you can. Never get out of second gear at most. What? Yeah. So you want to stay in second gear and make sure you gently take those corners like an elderly person. And we're going to call it The Need for Speed. Those schmucks will love it. Love the graphics though. Every time you hear the cars, the tyres screech like that, I'm losing speed. And that's all. That's basically the soundtrack to the game, is the tyres going. Arr! If you hear that noise, I'm losing speed. It's like fucking ASMR. Do you like listening to the sound of tyres screech? Well then, play The Need for Speed. How good can you corner at 20 miles an hour? Or at least it feels like that sometimes. Right, just let me build up speed. It's going to throw a chicane at me, isn't it? And I'm going to jackknife the shit out of myself. Even though I'm a car and not a lorry. Okay, well I'm first. Oh god, there's a hairpin. No, it wasn't. Here's the end. Stop! Why is the Statue of Liberty so like that's the only unreal apart from like if you don't count the floating tires, that's the only surreal part of this game. This fucking Statue of Liberty is apparently just washed up on the shore, and it must only be the head portion as well, because otherwise that's a really shallow. Can we unpause and then pause the emulator to see it properly? I think I broke the emulator by doing that. I paused too quickly and I've broke the emulator. Great. That's just great. It's okay because we were only practicing, but Statue of Riggery. Wop, 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 wow. Road and Track presents, which is apparently a magazine. Oh, sorry for the warning. Damn you all to hell! I imagine that's a quote from Planet of the Apes. Libby turned up there too, even though it's not Earth. Libby, is that your informal name for it? Do you know her personally? They never explained it. Maybe it's a reference to Planet of the Apes then, but it's the only most of the scenery in this game is dead realistic. But then at the end of that course, just the Statue of Liberty head just chilling on the beach. Been in there a few times. How have you? I think I was intending to, because I did go to New York once, and I think I was intending to go up there, and it was too busy, or we didn't book ahead or whatever, and never happened. You what? Get the frick in here, 90. Happy Wednesday, man. 9. Yeah, Grom's on personal terms with Libby. Short for Statue of Liberty. Statue is awesome. 10 out of 10. Right, so let's see if we can do Coastal all in one go, and then we'll probably call it. Manual. Yeah, how long trek up the stairs to get to the top? That fucks you up. But once you get to the top, you see the Nintendo, what's it called? That joystick controller. Yeah, Libby's cute, isn't it? The NES Advantage, that's it. When you get up to the Statue of Liberty top, there's sat there in the cockpit is the NES Advantage. But it's cordoned off, because if you start messing with it, she's going to start getting up and walking around. And you can't do that. Maybe that's what this game's about. That's what happened. And if you don't know what we're on about, we're referencing Ghostbusters 2, where that actually happened. Peter Venkman plugged in a NES Advantage controller into the head of the Statue of Liberty, and of course, that gave them full control, and it started walking around New York. True story. There was a bit more to it than that. It was like the ghost spiritual energy majiggity that had something to do with it. I've been slowing down to scratch my nose, not because I'm good at the game. It's a frickin' Wednesday! Get the frick in here, son of a Twitch! Happy Wednesday, the day I've just said a second ago. We're trying to be learning some games from the fail pool so that we can complete them. Tonight we're going to be playing this about 6 PM GMT in HD. So we're putting a bit of practice in because I'm hoping to complete it tonight. And tonight there'll be a bet. Can I complete this game? I think there's only like 2 more courses after this. See, as soon as you hit the side, they're all just like, meow. Son, no fat, witch. Oh shit, have I been saying the name wrong the whole time? Son, no fat twitch. No, so no fat twitch, shit. So sorry. No fat witch, I mean. Shit. I always do that. Son of fat witch. Oh god. Alright, we're going to take fourth, even though it's not a good score, and we're going to do the other segments. I had it right the first time. I'm just taking the piss, mate. We like taking the piss here. Not out of you, specifically. Just out of everything in the history of the entire world, including you. Yeah, you, Grom Labs. Especially love taking the piss out of Grom. He's my favourite. And that's a sign of affection, by the way, Grom. So if you're feeling bullied, if you're feeling targeted, you should know it's a mark of affection. If you're feeling attacked, then I'm doing my job. Yeah, it's about time you felt attacked, to be honest. You need to bring it down a peg or two. Yeah, shot with bullets that have "I love you" painted on them. And as soon as the police see the message "I love you," they'll be like, this guy's innocent. But yeah, son of a twitch. It's a clever name. It's just the fact that Twitch doesn't allow spaces, and the fact that I'm trying to drive a car at 100 miles an hour at the same time as reading the name. But we have fun, don't we? Ashley loves scat. You know what, Hudson? She definitely, like, I don't know the girl, but I can read people. She hates it when you call her that. I can tell. She hates that. I'll meet her at the wedding. Okay, nice. I know she hates that. I just know. I can't not say it. Like, you know the way sometimes you are a twat, mate, but in the nicest way. You know the way sometimes, like, people will just laugh something off, but you can tell they're not happy. Yeah, her name is Ashley Loves Cats. And Hudson always says it's Ashley likes scat. Or it's the way it's worded anyway. You can tell she doesn't find it amusing. Yeah, well, I think that's what's going on, to be honest, 90. I've picked up on that. Like, I feel like I can read that. Like, she doesn't want to make a scene. She doesn't want to be branded as one of those, you know, causing a fuss. But internally, oh, bless her. I don't even know the girl. She seems lovely. That's why she doesn't go. It's because she might find Hudson. I've never done it. I don't say it. I don't know the girl. I wouldn't feel comfortable. Hudson doesn't know her either, but he's like, I don't give a fuck. Also, sorry for saying bullets. Don't want you to get banned for insensitive content. Like when I say what? Bullets is alright, Nocturne, but why did you say that word? Hero? Call them heroes. Bunch of fucking bullies. Pipe down, you slag. No, I'm only messing. She seems lovely. You seem lovely, Grom Labs. We love you, really. Anyone who gets bullied in this channel, I want you to know it's a sign of affection. Did we not start the timer? The entire race? Wait, we did. We must have restarted it at some point. Yeah, you seem lovely. I'm not sure. Jury's out, but you see me. Yeah, but is she just not being on Twitch though? You need a thick skin, a little bit, but no, not really, because I genuinely don't mean any harm. I'm a very, being serious for a second, I'm an empathetic guy. I want to bring love and wholesomeness to everyone's life. I don't want to cross the line, but we do have banter and we do have edgy humour. And speed. Yeah, well, it's a, because I know the intention, and it's fun. But you're the same, mate. I fucking terrorise you all the time. But if there was anyone who isn't used to that or doesn't like it, I'm sorry and I don't mean it. And if you let me know, I will stop. I'm not going to tell you, oh, just man up or anything like that. If you're not enjoying it, you don't want it, then tell me to fuck off and I will. Unless it's Mr. J who says it, because he's just chatting shit. Ken Barlow. There's a difference between... Bob, get the frick in here, man. Happy Wednesday or Tuesday night. Sorry, didn't see you there, pal. Hope you're good. We're finishing in a sec though, unfortunately. Not because you're here, Bob. See, I'm doing it again. Being a horrible bully. It's not to do with you being here, Bob, that we're leaving. I think I'm being inclusive, you know, if you like, because the thing is, where I grew up, it's if you're not getting the piss taken out of you that you should start to worry. If you're getting the piss taken out of you, then you're one of the group. But that doesn't mean that everyone's at that, and that everyone understands that. So, to a degree, leaving at high speed by the looks. I hope so. Yeah, to a degree, it can definitely go too far. Look, Statue of Liberty graphics. And there's me alarm for work right on time. There's a difference between like rolling your eyes at joke versus holding a grudge. Yeah, true. If they weren't laughing at you, they were robbing your rally burner. She always carried the torch. What an absolute lass. Love Libby. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm just going to add an hour to the time because I fucked it. An hour and like 20 minutes. Okay. Unfortunately, that's all I've got for now. We're going to be continuing the Need for Speed 6 PM GMT tonight, and we're going to be trying to complete a tournament and hopefully boxing this game off and unlocking whatever the sequel is for some non-distinct point in the future. I will try, Hudson. Thanks, mate, and you too, and everyone who's going to work or being in work or anything. Enjoy. Everybody out there, enjoy. Happy time. I love yous very much. Thanks for being here. Should we raid someone? Happy. Okay, we're gonna sack raiding anyone because reasons. Have a great Wednesday. Hopefully I'll see you tonight for more Need for Speed graphics, and this time it'll be awesome. But yeah, have a good day, guys. Thank you. Take care. Peace out. Good walk.